love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. 13 love to all the real Cuzzles, true Moors, TLC, 13 love community private. All the sea stars, the sea suns, and the young stars, who all walking with 913. Son Amaru Bey. Got Rabbi, which is being a teacher, bloodline, and Apostle, which is disciple, or Talmudium to Yehudium of the original Elohims, Anunnakis, Negus, Naginis, Negus, da 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 da. 913 from beginning to end. I always talk about the mother, and came out. I'm a mama's son. I've been saying this, right?
Yes.
And the daughters got away from the mama, so she had to send a son. But I used to cry so much, everything. Oh, he should be a little girl, all the hair, and want to help people, and I love all the women. In the video, I think every woman breast milk, titty trying to suck their titty, I just love the women and children.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I said that in videos and TLC, I said I come for the women and children. Women and children. But a lot of women think all women is going to be good, but no. Majority of them is dirty because they turned away from mama. And they think they men, want to be masculine above men, wear pants and all that bullshit. So you wearing pants, you're not part of our mama children, daughters. So I ain't come for your stinking ass. You think you queen and think you got wisdom, but your womb is wounded. Because you refuse to listen. Who you think he is? I'm the son of mama in the flesh. But the son is still the feminine, the mama, the water, the sun, everything. And I told people this stuff, right?
Yes.
And I love women more than anything, and mamas more than anything. Usually we go places, okay, the heat and the butter, but all the children still love the old man or whatever. And I try to, I lend hand to the women or whatever, Now, all throughout history, only thing you hear about, the only woman they talk about a lot in the Europe thing, Joan of Arc. Oh, they burnt her to a stake. And then all the so-called witches, the wise woman that was helping her, they burnt them to a stake in the towns called Salam, which means peace, Salem towns, which means peace. So they went to all the towns of peace and killed all the women. Because they're still looking for that holy grail, which is woman. They got everybody talking about that Jesus dude, but he came from a woman. Wait a second. We talk about Noah Lee, Malcolm X, everything, but Malcolm X even said himself, that woman is what his comfort was, and she took care of them children after he's gone. All them children by herself, a woman. But she had stayed in the background until he's gone and stayed quiet. You see the documentary, she stayed quiet. She was mad. She didn't want to say too much. She knows she got to protect them children by any means necessary. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They always talk about the men. But then in reality, who runs the world? You're the British that stole the thing from the Moors, and they say you got the seat from Queen Ashanti or whatever, and stuff like that. All the Jews and stuff, and she sits on the throne as a queen, but everybody knew that's Hashatan, the devil, the opposite of the mama.
Yeah.
That little Elizabeth, whatever, but they worship her as the queen of the world. But they made a movie about Queen of the Dam who gives life, Aaliyah, out of Chicago, Mecca. The singer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had her blood, they needed her blood to live so they can be immortals, getting it from the highest, which was a dark woman, Aaliyah. Some respected her, like the Vatican and the real elite people, they respect that original woman, who was in hidden. They showed things in the movie, even though they sacrificed her in the movie, then in real life they killed Aaliyah or whatever. But that still ain't the real, you know what I'm saying? But that queen can't get nobody life. She needs all them bodyguards and everything. Now, if that queen of the damn Aaliyah was the most powerful and highest and give all life and she's the bridge between both worlds, spiritual and physical, eternal life, why she ain't have no bodyguards? She didn't have no bodyguards, did she?
No.
And everybody didn't know about it, but a few people did, right?
Yeah.
Let that marinate for a second. Chicken walk, day walker, and night walker. And I made a lot of movies about all this kind of stuff, da-da-da. But you look at everything they always talk about in history, it's all about men. But then you hear one story like Harriet Tubman. She was a female. Saving people. And then you hear about the queens in Africa, and Zigua, and the Anunnaki story. They was the ones that fought for their lands and their people. It wasn't the men. The men just gave up to the pale man, whatever, and he'll put them in throne power. Like today, you got presidents and everything. They puppets to control their people, and the devil get them weapons and stuff. And they know they act like the kings or whatever. They just rape women or whatever, but they know the spirit still lies in that woman, the true holy woman, the one that still covers up or whatever, taking care of them children or whatever, can have a business, whatever. She's not saying nothing because she's waiting. She's patient. And when you get mama mad, get the daughters mad, they can destroy anything at will. And they know this. They talk about all these people got knowledge out here speaking, preachers or whatever, But they always talk about a dead man claiming to be a God, so-called Jesus or whatever. And that's how they manipulate everybody because they're saying God can be crucified or whatever. And they're against the woman, which they're against Earth. Because Earth is dealing with the goddess, or Elohim, the one that gives life, that births everything, for good and bad. And then you have to be agreeable or disagreeable. And this is how you'll know who is who out here. Because if they right and agreeable, they'll listen to the mama words through the son that gives life to live or kill, which is back to nature. So they claim that King Tut was a boy king that died and took his body around the world, but he was a child. So he was like the last king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then with the Akhenaten, the Moses thing, the Aten, the one, Amen, the Aen. But it was a boy, which is a child of the Most High. A child was the last king on earth. King Tut. And he loved his mama and stuff and everybody too. Joshua loved his mama and stuff, aunties and everybody also. Muhammad loved his auntie and she was part of the Vatican stuff. That's where they get the information from. You know, you get back to Buddha and them, it's the same story. It's always these sons that got sacrificed for their mamas or whatever. So the mama can live or whatever, so things can, till a certain time come, but it's always they sacrifice the son or whatever. But the son really can't be sacrificed. They try to block out the sun. And then when they try to block out the sun, then that's when the second sun comes. So it's two suns coming on the planet to burn everything up. So that's why the so-called hot, then so-called cold is whether everything's out of whack. Because they know they have messed up all their magic. And now you see 2 moons in the sky, 2 suns, you know, saying all this kind of stuff. You start to see the facial things coming through the trees and everything, blah, blah. And then they try to make another name for it, mean something else. You just goddamn like, your hologram stuff is breaking down and the truth will be revealed. But so many people would be so far gone because they didn't listen to the voice or walk with that spirit of the holy ones. It never said the whole world will be saved. It's always just a few. And everybody just so greedy, want to get everything, da-da-da. Like, they get stuff, they ain't helping nobody out. Bill Gates got so-called rich. He ain't help nobody out. He want to poison people and kill people. Michael Jackson got so-called rich, but he did donate to a lot of people, but he still was under control or whatever, da-da-da, or whatever and stuff. But he hated himself. And then he got treated here with the fake him with a thin nose, talking about his treatment, you know, all that lie stuff. All these fake people ain't got nothing to do with reality, life. All these so-called rich people ain't never did that for nobody, so that's why they all poor and broke.
Okay.
But the real riches is inside of us. So you look at the baby and look at the gold, the silver, the diamonds, all that stuff. We got it all. You know, it don't take all that stuff to make us happy. We can laugh and joke and fart or whatever. People, we ain't trying to be seen and all but we holy. And that's why we sensitive and stuff. You know, the baby gets sad. The same thing I did. We ain't just talking about us, but a lot of the cousins was the same thing. But they said all the cousins are not the real cousins.
Yeah.
And then just saw the thing earlier today, some dude with no legs and a wheelchair got killed by the police had a knife. So I know what time it is, because, you know, these devils and did stuff and broke up people, whatever, and killed people, you know, hate women, killed women, all this bull crap, and got away. Claimed to be TLC and all the bull crap. That's why the spirit pulled me away from a lot of crap. And I'm like, wow. You know, I saw stuff coming, but it's like, okay, I gotta let it play it out. I gotta go through it. And here's this demon, you know, and everybody just loving this so-called handicapped person, which was the devil. That's a shame. But, I mean, it's everything good. I'm just expressing this stuff now, and that's why we got to let all this crap go. I mean, you can supposed to go into it. The cousins got to know they got to let everything go, because this is the real thing. I told people, govern themselves or not. We ain't going to get what we're supposed to get. Our 50 every year, because we're not together. We're not governing ourselves. So now I'm going to go see Ukraine, gay people, LGBT, HIV people, you know, immigrants, all these people getting hours that we supposed to be getting. When I said it, when Trump said the thing, but everybody, they thought they got in heaven and just turned after the COVID thing, after all that bull crap. See, they didn't listen, mama. And now everybody getting our so-called reparation or restoration money and and turned against that spiritual one, that 913. They refused to be that 913. Took off their turbans and everything, think they this and that, got knowledge, got in the real estate stuff. When they don't know they the real estate and all the people that do all this stuff with banking stuff are going to fall. But it's only a few that's going to still do right. You know, I'm still going to make another video, but you can post it if you want to and stuff.
Okay.
But this what's going on right now. You know, I can't tell everything, and it hurts because I didn't want none of our cousins, our people, you know, to go through stuff. But I gave everything heads up in advance and fragments. You can't give everything because the devil will steal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you can post it. And I got a serious one coming for TLC cousins, why things happen like they happen and stuff. But we still having our babies or whatever and got to get our own stuff together. And that's why we didn't get things, because everybody started fighting each other, which I said we're going to be being watched. And then the queen goes away. We're not together. We're not holy as one from all over the world. We didn't become whole. Everybody's want to be a rabbi, want to be a this and that, fake cheese and all that. Everybody, instead of governing themselves. And everything you read through history, ain't nobody did nothing by themselves.
Mm-mm.
The government don't do nothing by itself. You got a lot of people that had to play their positions. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Even the earth don't do nothing by itself. You need the water, the sun, the soil, you know, bacteria, stuff, everything. But these so-called LGBT, HIV people, they was in a community together, and they started getting all this money. And still getting money. They're getting reparations. They never been through nothing. Now these so-called immigrant people getting money. Reparations, they never been through shit. Ukraine getting money. Reparations, free housing, Social Security, and all this bullshit, but they never did nothing. Not even from America. Think about that for a second. But these dumb people don't want to be Moors, and then they mad, they taking away black history out of the class. Black, no such thing as black history. You should be happy and start talking about the Moors and the women. But they refuse to do that. Because they got these preachers that lie to them and talk about false prophets coming out here and da-da-da. They getting paid in these big churches, got people waiting on somebody to come save them when the Spirit has been around the whole world and it's written. If you don't do right, then I'm going to give it to somebody else. Your rewards go to somebody else. That don't mean they're going to get it forever, but it just, for the extended time, other people getting your stuff just going to make you even mad. So all the Ukrainian people coming over here, Palestinian people coming over here, all the people the U.S. go to war with, they all coming here getting free home, free money, getting free communities. Ain't got to work or do nothing. They're on vacations and everything, making videos, get more money. And we watching the stuff, and then you get mad about them because they're selling your shit. Because you refuse to go right, be right, listen to that voice and walk with that voice and govern yourself like it said. Got 9 sons. And 9 is the highest number. 613 commandments, which is the midst of all laws, which means the Torah. Now imagine, I told you the thing about Moses going up the hill, or you walking up the hill. You can't carry all that baggage to the top of the mountain to meet the Most High. So Moses only could carry 10 commandments down the hill. That means he had to make 603 trips or 63 trips, bringing 2 tablets down the mountain. And he was wild just with the 10 commandments. Thou should not kill, but the police kill everybody every day. So it can't be children of the Most High. They didn't create life, but they taking life. And that's all they put on the news. Death. Then talk about, building something nice with AIs and all this bull crap. That's the devil. That's disagreeable people. And then the agreeable ones that get back to the Most High with the culture and ancient cultures, oh, that's a cult. Oh, them false prophets. A woman can have a baby without a man today. They call it science. Taking the eggs out of somebody else and putting in a surrogate thing, da-da-da. That's science, right?
Yes.
But they said, oh, that's them fairy tales back in the days. Think about that crap. This is sad, and watching the things they did up there and stuff. I'm not crying about it. It's just because I already knew what's going to happen. And then because of that men physical, which it wasn't that many, but they saw things that happened in physical with the rain and the water and da-da-da. And then a lot over the world met me in spiritual, but I ain't never said I'm nobody. And then I disappeared because you ain't finna say me, because I don't study from all the other prophets and messengers that came before me. You ain't gonna never help me to be a sacrificed lamb or being crucified in the public, which I did. I died and I overcame all that bullshit too. So now I talk like from a cave over the phone. Like Mia Jamuya or whatever, out of Philadelphia thing, da-da-da. But I just had to share that, so you can share this with the world, TLC.
All right.
Let them know, Rabbi Wisdom, TLC supposed to govern themselves or whatever. But this is fragments of what I really got to say. But I'm just saying, for you, that's what you can't worry about nobody, no haters, all this about design. Mm. All this about design, right when that pedophile dude, that island he had, Jeffrey Epstein, which is a so-called Jew, and had all them Bill Gates people there, which he's a so-called Jew too, that was messing with these little children. All this will get swept on the rug, and they just keep talking about Trump, and these so-called Jews still doing what they're doing to the world. But people claim to be religious, but they refuse to acknowledge revelations. Everything that Yahshua said, they don't know. They don't want to talk about none of that crap. Oh, no. Everything is about Paul. That's Jerry Epstein. All right, love you, mama. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect to all the true cousins in TLC private. Those who still walking silent, in secret, private, not in the public. 13 love.
Okay, 13 love.